Namaskar. You feeling tired all the time or low on energy or getting frequent cold and cough or taking more than usual time for recovery from any illness. These could be the symptoms of weak immune system. In today's video, we will show you the practices from integrated approach of yoga therapy to strengthen your immune system. This approach, integrated approach of yoga therapy, not only addresses the symptoms of any disease, rather focuses on treating the root cause of the disease by having certain specific practices across three layers of our body. First layer being the gross layer or the physical body, second layer being the subtle layer, prana, the vital energy, our mind and intellect, and finally the causal layer, which basically focuses on the bliss or the happiness. So, this is what we will do today. We will focus on, we will give you the messages and the practices across all the layers. Before we begin, we would like to remind you to subscribe to our channel Aikyam Yoga and Wellness and follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram and X to continue your rebirth and transformation journey. For the gross layer, the physical body, we will do few Suksham Vyayam practices, the loosening and breathing, and few yoga asanas. So, first we will do the loosening and breathing. The first and foremost, we will do Balasana. For Balasana, we will start with sitting position like this, legs straight, 90-degree angle of your body. Okay. Slowly come to Vajrasana by folding first right leg and then the left leg. Come to Vajrasana, spine straight, and then slowly first inhale, and as you exhale, bend your body forward as much as you can. If you are not able to take your forehead all the way to the floor, you can also put a pillow and rest your head on the pillow. Okay, and you can take your hands behind like this. Normal breathing. Maintain this posture. Try not to lift your hips from your heels. Keep the hips on the heels. We will do it for 15 to 20 seconds, and after that slowly as we inhale, come back up. Okay. So this was Balasana or child's pose. Next we will do cat and cow stretch. For that we will come to a tabletop position. Tabletop position like this, kneeling on our knees and hands on the floor. Try to have the gap of one arm length between your knees. Okay, and gap of one arm length and one palm length between your knees and palms. Okay, first we will, as we breathe in, we will stretch our spine inwards, stomach outwards and gaze up, and as we breathe out, spine outward, stomach inward, making a curve for the spine and gaze on your navel. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Last round, breathe in, breathe out. relax, back, come to sitting position. Next we will do full body stretch or called Sarvakaya Uttana. Basically we will stretch our complete body. So for that we will lay down on our back. Okay. Take your hands above your head, legs straight, toes pointing outward and fingertips pointing above your head, and slowly stretch. Stretch your arms, extend, stretch your legs, stretch your complete body as if your feet and your hands are pulling your mid body section in the opposite direction. Completely stretch. Hold this posture for 15 seconds. Stretch, stretch, maintain, keep normal breathing, and slowly relax. Relax and bring your hands in front of your body. Okay. Next practice we will do is Pavan Muktasana. So for Pavan Muktasana, we will bring our feet together again. Slowly fold your legs, feet on the floor. Then bring your legs closer to your chest. Cross your fingers across your shin bones and try to squeeze your legs so you can bring your thighs closer to your chest. Keep one thing in mind, don't try to do your head like this. Keep your head straight so that your chin is parallel to the ground. And then squeeze your legs. Maintain this posture for 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, slowly relax. Release your legs. Let the feet come on the floor and slowly straighten your legs and relax. Now we'll come back to sitting position. Okay. So these were 4 loosening exercises that we had as part of our physical body focus, which is the gross layer. Now we will do few yogasanas which are very good to strengthen the immune system, focusing on our physical body. So first and foremost we will do Ustrasana. For Ustrasana we will start with the sitting position. First we will go to Vajrasana position. So we will fold our legs one by one. First right leg followed by left leg. Then we'll come to kneeling position. Have little bit of gap, shoulder width between your knees, and then Ustrasana. Slowly as we breathe in, we will bend our back and put our hands on heels and slowly bend our back and hang our neck freely. If this is little too difficult, you are not able to touch your heel, what you can do, you can put your hand on hips and support your back and arch your spine. You can hold it like this also. And expand your shoulders, let your neck hang freely. Maintain normal breathing, stay relaxed, maintain Few more seconds. Relax. Breathe in and come up. Stretches your midsection, the stomach area, the abdominal organs quite beautifully. Next we will do is Bhujangasana. So for Bhujangasana, we'll come to prone position or lay down on our stomach. We will stretch our hands above our head, feet straight, toes pointing forward, and then slowly bring your hands or palms below your shoulders. Slowly as you breathe in, take your upper body up to the point that your navel is touching the floor and gaze on the ceiling or on the sky, wherever you are. Maintain this posture with normal breathing. After 20 seconds, slowly relax, breathe out, and slowly come down. After this, for few seconds relaxation, you can come to Makarasana like this. Palms one over the other, chin on the palm, toes pointing outward. After few seconds of relaxation, then we'll go to next asana, which is Setu Bandhasana or bridge pose. For Setu Bandhasana, we will lay down on our back. Keep our feet together. Slowly fold your legs. Okay. Now the feet little bit shoulder width apart. If you are able to touch your heels, you can touch your heels with your fingers. Okay. And slowly as you inhale, lift up your hips, your back, bring your weight on your shoulders and on your feet. You can keep your hands on your heels or you can also cross your fingers underneath your hips. Maintain this posture for 20 seconds. Keep normal breathing. You can keep your eyes closed or open. Relax. You'll feel the stimulation on your back, lower back, that is, and on your stomach. After 20 seconds, slowly relax. Exhale and bring your hips down. Straighten your legs and relax for few seconds. Let your body reap the benefits of all the stimulation that we did. After few seconds, we'll come back to sitting position. So these were three asanas that we had along with the loosening and breathing exercises for the gross layer of our body, which is the physical body. Now we will do practices for our subtle layer of the body, which focuses on prana or vital energy or pranic energy, and mind and the intellect. So for prana, we'll first do Kapalbhati. So Kapalbhati, for this, we focus on active exhalation and passive inhalation. I will demonstrate. What we will do is, first and foremost, we will breathe in, fill up our lungs with the air. If you want to feel, you can also put your left hand on your stomach. With the right hand, adopt chin mudra like this. Okay. And as you breathe out, so you should be able to feel this movement of stomach. Okay. So keeping your left hand, but we will do with slightly faster pace. First breathe in, breathe out. So we just did 20 rounds of Kapalbhati. You may have observed my focus was on exhalation. Inhalation will happen automatically. Your body knows when and how to inhale. Okay, that is part of our autonomous nervous system function that happens through our lifetime. So you focus on exhalation. This helps remove toxins from the body. It also helps strengthen the immune system. So we'll do 2 more rounds of 20 each. So let's start the second round. So first we will completely inhale, completely exhale, and then we'll start Kapalbhati exhalation. This was second round of 20 Kapalbhati exhalations. Notice that my spine is straight, so you also please keep your spine straight. That is very important. Let's do the third round. So this was third round of 20 Kapalbhati strokes. Next, we will do the practice for our mind, also called as Manomaya Kosha. There are multiple practices actually, like meditation, dhyana, okay, putting a concentrated mind. It is important to calm down the mind and get the mind to still and not wander with the thoughts coming in. So one practice that we will do today is Om chanting. It actually helps calms down the mind significantly. Okay. For Om chanting, in both hands, adopt Chin Mudra. Put your hands on your knees. Slowly inhale completely or fill your lungs. As you exhale, we'll do Om chanting. You may have noticed that my length of Om chanting, in that my more focus on the Ma part. Okay, I will explain in another video the right way to do Om chanting, but currently you observe how I am doing. So this is how we'll do at least 5 times Om chanting. Inhale and then do Om.
After doing 5 rounds of Om chanting, we'll slowly open our eyes. So this helps address the mind part, or which is part of our subtle layer. The last part of our subtle body is the intellect, which is basically also called buddhi in Hindi. Okay. To really uh, stimulate the intellect, it is actually you should what you should do is read some really good books. Okay, there are other practices like attending some yogic lectures, doing some counseling, but the best part that you can do right at your home or while traveling is to read a good book, a book that really stimulates your thoughts, gives you some real practical advice for your life, be it self development, be it any goals oriented book that you can read, and that really helps develop our intellect. So that is a practice for the intellect part of our subtle body. And finally, coming to the causal part, which is basically the bliss and the happiness. Happiness you can actually achieve externally and internally. Externally through material things, but that is not of any long lasting value. Once we achieve that material thing, happiness will go away in not even 1 hour. It will last. The true happiness is our internal happiness, and that we can only get by actually helping others, by giving to others. Try to find a way or means how you can help somebody today. And the satisfaction or the happiness that it will give you is truly unmatchable. So that is your causal body, because human beings by default are made to be able to help each other. Okay, so this was the practice for the causal layer, or the also called Anandamaya Kosha and the bliss. So today we looked at the integrated approach of yoga therapy, addressing each and every layer of our existence. The gross layer, where we did Suksham Vyayam or loosening breathing practices and the yoga asanas. The subtle layer, where for prana we did Kapalbhati, for mind we did Om chanting, and for intellect we talked about reading books. And finally, the causal layer, where we talked about helping others to achieve true and everlasting happiness. We would like to conclude our session for today. Before we close, we would like to remind you to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Aikyam Yoga and Wellness, and follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and X to continue your rebirth and transformation journey. We will continue to bring such meaningful content to you every week. Namaskar.